Hey, this is Josh from tqstudios.com. I wanted to give a little update. I've been inactive on my blog for about a month and a half now, and thanks to the summer and everybody's busy schedules and vacations, I've slacked off. But only in web updates, because Paul started something in the beginning of the summer called Paul's Basement League. And what you see here are the results of him starting this league. And if you want to check that out, you can go right over here to paulsbasementleague.blogspot.com, and you can see some of the stuff we're up to. This is a trophy he made for the winner of our summer series, and he has all kinds of pictures of what we've been up to. We have four 4-foot by 4-foot tables set up in his basement. All the terrain is static, and we're doing a round robin, so everybody gets a chance to play from each side of the table and against each opponent. Points are awarded for playing the games and for completing special objectives for each session, and also for painting your models. It's 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and then you get points, 1 per vehicle, or one per every 5 infantry units. So that we figured that was pretty fair for people to go ahead, even if they didn't have a lot of troops. And it balanced the playing field between some of us more experienced players and some of the people that haven't gotten the chance yet to start painting their armies. I wanted to show you specifically my tanks. I've spent a lot of time on them. Here in front of you I've got 3 of my Chimeras, an Eradicator variant Lehman Russ battle tank, and my new favorite toy, the Hellhound, which I only got about 8 months ago, and it's really proving its worth to me. This last night is the last Chimera I finished, and the way you see it is the way it's going to stay indefinitely. I decided to go back and make them all what you see is what you get, so that included adding searchlights and making sure that everything was right, including the hull weapons. And I also decided to do squad marking on the side. I originally wanted to do blue, like the searchlight, but it didn't stand out enough, so I ended up going with the malachite red foundation paint. And I really like the way it looks. It's a nice tank, and you can tell from the pictures that my camo pattern is fairly standard throughout. The Hellhound here, you can see I have the old version. I really like the new versions, but this one here has proved itself to me, and if I can swap somebody just the turrets, I'd do that in a heartbeat. But there's something about these tanks that are just explosively cool. Here we have some other Chimeras that obviously you can see need some work. I need to add the squad markings here, and I need to carry the camo up onto the turret. This is this is my command Chimera, so it's got some more stuff on it than the others. I wasted a good bit of my tank accessory sprues from my tank company on these, so they're pretty pimped. And you can see I'm going to need to go back and add some front tread protectors, and also the wings, because my 2 original Chimeras didn't have the wing design, which I picked up on Librarium online, I believe. But my other 3 tanks, including my Lehman Russ, have that. Now this one I'm particularly happy with. It's a conversion with the turret weapon I did not use for the Baneblade, and it matches the profile picture perfectly. If you can see that. And I'm really happy with the way it came out. Trying to get rid of some of this glare. These models are not that shiny. They've all been spray coated with Valspar flat varnish. I've got 3 coats on all of them, so they're pretty sturdy now. I'm not too concerned, especially because I like to show my vets coming out of the chimeras by sticking them on top like they're riding a bunker. Anyway, speaking of vets, let me slide some of these around and show you something else I've been working on. These are Meltas. I've got 3 painted ones in the back for reference. But now that I've dropped about $100 in Melta Plasma special weapon teams, it's getting old. So I decided to do my 3rd set of 3 Meltas by following the directions of a fellow LO member. And that includes taking a flamer arm and chopping the flame nozzle off, leaving a little bit of the barrel. And then I actually took the Melta barrel off of a combi Melta gun that was included in the Apocalypse upgrade sprues. And then I cut a Vox pack, since I have a ton of them, to try and match up the best I could. So if I keep the 3 converted ones squatted together, hopefully people will just see the barrel and not even realize that they're not regular Meltas. What else am I working on? My Ard Boys list goes Psyker heavy. I'm running a Primus Psyker headquarters, and you can see I just started him. There's very little paint. And then this is my old Grey Knights Inquisitor Lord, my first one. He's pre-foundation paints and washes, so he definitely needs some work. But I fixed up his base. He was not level, and now he's about ready to own some people. What else am I? Oh, the painting competition. Not competition. The painting for the campaign we're doing with Paul also lends itself to, I don't know if we can see this, yeah, trays full of painted and based Imperial Guardsmen. It's pretty satisfying. As far as future projects, they're up there. I don't know if you can see them. 2 Valkyries. One I've started on, the other is just primed. I'm keeping the cockpit separate for a lot of reasons, but it's also really cool to leave the cockpit in the crater that the down Valkyrie's behind. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I hope to be updating tQ Studios a little more often, and I hope you've enjoyed what I've done with my heavy armor. Thanks, and have a good night.